And hello, it is I, the HeroScape. Let me make sure my levels are good. Alright, well, I hope everyone is doing great today. It's me, I'm back. I'm working some more stuff and getting this going. Today we will be working on some, turning these cards into proper playing cards. Instead of just printed things. These are some commission pieces I've had piled up. Just want to get done, so I thought it'd be nice to get this done. Do a stream, something different, Maybe we'll talk about some other things I've been working about, some contests going on, and Scape's coming out in a couple weeks, so I'm kind of excited. I love anyone joining in, and I'd love to chat with you. It's not gonna be a long stream today, probably just about an hour, but definitely, yeah, it's gonna be fun. I hope everyone's doing really good today, and let me just make sure everything's going good on my end. Let me move my screen over here so that I don't constantly be looking to break my neck. I've upgraded the local. I'm always upgrading the layout of my stream to get the best one. I'm always changing lights around, like these hexes behind my head. I realize now I probably either need to move or get an extender to move them a bit farther back and probably a little bit raised. But I'm liking them. I like a little bit of hex action. So let's dive right into it. All right, and look, I'm in a circle now, so when I work on things. All right, yeah, it's pretty basic. You want to print them out, and you want to typically maximize use of your paper is to cut them into 3 quadrants. I will say I like the hex cards, but I do see why the Avalon Hill wanted to abandon them. They're a bit bulky, but they're iconic. I'd be a little sad if all the cards were changed to squares or rectangles, even though practically it would be better for probably everyone. I got some axe grinders right here, printed on high quality cardstock on an inkjet printer. I have some glossy photo paper I've been working with too. I've been kind of doing some experiments to see which one I like best. Nice casual stream today. Writing's a lot easier to talk and paint, so no complaints from me there. If there's any issues with my audio or video, let me know. We'll just keep on trucking. Despite all the negative stuff going on right now at Renegade and the fans, I really am looking forward to this release. I mean, all the negative stuff will probably go away as soon as you have a box in hand and you open it for the first time. It would be a little nostalgic. It would be a little emotional for me, probably. I know it's just a game, a silly little game. Robots fight samurais fight. But it was kind of at a pivotal point in my life, It really inspired me to do a lot of things. It still inspire me to this day. Make content, edit, make videos. It's just a great outlet if you have kind of a creative mind or just like different possibilities. I've been working on lots of little things too. We have the giveaway on Facebook, so if you're on Facebook, check that out in the description. But I got our progress I'm proud of, and I've been working with magnets. Look, it's just kind of satisfying. That right there. I just might need. All right. Working away. Definitely want to get a pair of good scissors. One for 2 from the scissors, and the good cards, one lines. It helps if you have a cut mat, you know, for nice tape. I'm just doing one-sided cards. It's kind of a transition I've made recently. As it's just it cuts the cost for both the buyer and me in half, and it's a lot easier just to line up on some cardstock. Yeah, just knocking them out. I have painted a lot of dwarves in my time. That's probably one of the most requested things to 3D print and paint are the axe grinders. I think it's due to their competitive qualities, their cool poses, and their high price point. So I probably painted this year alone 10 squads of axe grinders, 11, and we're only in the second month. So I am well accustomed to just having lots of these cards in hand now at this point. I'm going to show this off here just because I'm doing stuff, but I finally think I figured out how to make printed Templar Knights. This took a bit of work. I had to recreate the cross from scratch, measure it, size it, find the best water slide decals to apply, figure out how to apply water slide decals. And, but looking pretty nice. I'm really happy with how they're turning out so far. March 1st is coming quick. Also, this is really just me testing out my new layout, seeing how it looks, how it operates. Realize I am a lot more focused when I stream. I get really unfocused when I'm just operating my own. So just help me knock out a project. Because you can't just start doing 10 different things. I'm going to use straight lines. The hardest part right here is when you go to this crevice, you want it really flat. You not to cut out the middle too much. The C3V cards are nice. They do have a red printing guide around it, which I probably should just recreate on the cards I print myself for the official figures. I was almost held back in kindergarten because I couldn't pick straight lines. So, your heart out. Work my way through. probably a very interesting video to watch now I think about it. But you know what? When hops on, I'll definitely have lots to say. I wanted to let's see what are my thoughts on upcoming release. Let me see if I can categorize them while doing something else. Where's it? Currently experimenting with lots of different papers to kind of see which ones I like best. Photo paper is good, but I'm going to go more for glossy cardstock. Just this is hold the ink as well as I would have liked. I paint myself a Kozel someday. I've never gotten around to it. Kind of in the mood for some Star Wars adjacent music today. Not gonna lie. One of those days. It's Star Wars bardcore music, which is pretty cool. It's got some. They did a really job making this. These cards have a nice gloss and sheen to them, which is nice. But you definitely want to make sure when you get the cards, they're not too glossy, as they'll be hard to read. If they're too matte, they look flat, so it's definitely a balancing act. also kind of gauging which times are the best to stream. Kind of work off day. I'll try it out. I don't know if 12 o'clock on a Friday is the best time. People at work right now. Right now we're just getting all these cut out. It helps, I think, if you do them all kind of once, work in a organized fashion. We got Concarna here. I've never actually played with Concarna, but I've gotten a lot of requests for him lately, so maybe he's moving up and meta, or maybe he is just a cool unit people are wanting to get. I'm not really sure, but I have been getting a lot of requests for him. So I'll have to see kind of why people are interested in it. I've been getting a lot of requests for cards and paint the figure, which is a hard figure to accurately recreate from the original figure. It's easier if you just do Morrow colors, but if you want that pink and blue blending, it took me a bit to figure out the right color and way for that to look. Of course, I do think it looks better if you just do Morrow colors. But, yeah, that's just if you're gonna take the time to print and paint your figure, might as well make it lore accurate. Like all the like Frognak here, I made him more of the orc blue, the Grut blue, compared to the dark blue that he is in the because now he looks like he fits in with his friends. Kind of. He's still kind of a bulky figure in comparison, but he's still pretty cool. We got the Nosker. I'm actually planning on playing these guys in sort of HeroScape's tournament. I like their resistance against special attacks and their ability to disengage. I think it would be really great. I don't like the models. Honestly, if I was pitching Oscar, I wish that they would be more like Dragon Folk or Dragonborn. That kind of makes sense. Make it a whole dragon-based society. Kind of like big kobold thing. Icarians are definitely something I really hope we get like official ones for in HeroScape. Because HeroScape had these worlds, but like the worlds are really vastly unexplored. Like, give us more Grit content, please. Like, Grit's like a big place for HeroScape, but all we know is that there's orcs there, and they like war. But who are they fighting against? What's their like? Are they organized? They have, I mean, they have kind of a command. It seems like they have a militocratic society that, but Grimnack was outcast. Maybe all the orcs we've seen so far are bad orcs. You know, I don't want goblins to come from Grit, some nasty little guys. I think we need a kind of we can transport some of the D&D races, more the public domain ones, into just being scape canon. I also want lizard folk from Grit. I think that would be really cool. Kind of more like dinosaur folk. There's so much kind of unexplored. Like, we were just getting the good stuff. Like, I like Swarm of the Morrow, but the problem with Swarm of the Morrow is it really only has people from 4 planets, and one of those planets is Earth. There's Alpha Prime. The other planet is Valhalla, which is, you know, where they're at, and they're also with units we've already seen before. And then you have Mar. So it's really a big Mar exploration box. But you also kind of could cause a lot of gaps and filling in some much needed kind of races. Because if you think about Gruts, all they have an official Blade Gruts and Heavy Gruts and Arrow Gruts, which are all kind of the same thing. They just have different weapon and armor. You have Grimnack, Pornack, Ornack, which are, you know, just heroes, but there's nothing else. They're all just, you know, there's not a lot of diversity. Give us future Grut. Give us, like, I don't know what age Asgard would be like, but like age where Gruts were peaceful or something. I don't know. Grut monks. I love the Gruts. I think they're really cool. They're really unique design. Okay, well, we got these cut out right here. Alright, well, we're gonna get our extra strength blue stick right here, which I recommend getting. You don't want this card falling apart. And we're just gonna color it on. Don't put it on too thick. Berserker Shards, the Red Gold Raiders are interesting. I don't know what they are in C3P lore, but I do find it weird that they bond with Jotun, considering he was almost killed by barbarians. Which, side thought, I think we should just have elvish barbarians. We've had the... I just like to kind of hammer in the corners, make sure it's really good. But some elvish barbarians would be really cool. Kind of more of a brutalistic warrior tribe of Phelan. Maybe serve Revna would be really, really cool. So I think it's official Revna is going to be the new Valkyrie. With her having the tan colors, it kind of seems she's no longer a distinct entity, but the new stand-in for what Valkyrie was going to represent. Which, I guess Valkyrie will just remain in the community's eyes at this point. I do like the idea of Valkyrie. I think in an alternate world, Valkyrie's story would have been really, really cool. He would have represented a really major paradigm shift in HeroScape 4. I think if you're asking my conspiracy theories, I think that, you know, he wasn't intended to be housed as the D&D unit. I think he was going to be this new strong player in the mix, and he was going to be kind of a very vindictive and chaotic mad dog for Akkar. Like, Akkar kind of uses him, but can't even control him, you know, and he's just kind of just out of control. Like, imagine if instead of just you know, a drow priestess that made Valkyrie, it's a Kyrie priestess. That would be really cool. It'd be really interesting. And instead of the Underdark, they just have an collapsed underground society. Because, like it or not, HeroScape is going to end in Ragnarok. That's the inevitable outcome of it. It's so tied to Norse mythology. You know, right now, the Age of Annihilation, in my opinion, isn't going to be Ragnarok. I'm currently working on a video now where I'm discussing this. But essentially, there's years of destruction and chaos leading to the ultimate end. I predict that this kind of comes in stages. Thorman is going to become a key player in HeroScape 4. He is going to be Fenrir, according to Norse mythology. And he is going to try to end it all. Utgar represents Suitor, the fire giants, who come and join in the final battle. And here's a crazy conspiracy theory, is that Sergeant Drake Alexander is actually a stand-in for Thor. He's been given magical weapons as Jandar's, who probably is the Odin stand-in, emissary. You know, he's his hero. I have a lot of crazy thoughts. Where's my... Revna is going to represent Hela, or Hel, leading the legions of the undead, the unworthy. I used to think she was more of a vengeful and spiteful character. She still might be. But I think she, based off her Kyrie, based off the units she's summoning, she is going to be in the realm of unworthy warrior. A warrior who did not die in combat. That she has a whole army of pretty much space undead. I think it's pretty cool. The Eisenek are very interesting as a lore, like, they seem, okay, this is just me, but they seem really like a combination of the Solborg and the Morrow. I wonder if that's intentional, or if it's just a different world, different units, kind of like Gen 5 of Pokemon, trying to hit on the same and familiar themes. I'm not sure. I hope they just go crazy with the ice. And I hope we get some new factions introduced as well. Besides what we've seen. I think we could really do some wacky stuff in this game to do it right. I hope they don't play it safe. All else, give us crazy miniatures that with dynamic poses, and you know, no one wants to say this, but the original HeroScape powers are they're all over the place. Some are really good, some are really bad. Some are kind of like, this is an idea, but how does this work? It's waiting for a unit that was never released to become usable, you know. So it's definitely HeroScape is a game kind of, I think, that was just getting its stride when it started out. So this is kind of what your card looks like once you finish. Solid black background, nice, firm backing. We're just chugging away. Glue on my hand. I don't know if I'll use this photo paper. Thing here. Alright, well, I just wanted to do a quick little stream today. I think I'm going to call it. We haven't had much activity. I'll go work on some other things, but thanks to anyone who watches this in the future, and I hope you all stay safe, and expect more stuff from me coming with HeroScape's return. We got a lot of fun stuff planned out, so I'm working hard here. But you all take care. Encourage you to think differently. I'll see you soon.